Hey guys, we are going to skip all of the formalities. I was in the middle of a good turkey sandwich, and I realized, okay, well, I guess I didn't really know what was going on earlier today when we were looking at Jasmine's other videos. But apparently, I guess the whole thing happened where Jasmine missed the damn field trip and everything. So she's going live. She's having a fit because people are calling her out. Ja- Can I just say one thing? Jasmine is the biggest damn baby on the YouTube streets. It's like, sis, if you didn't tell people so much of your damn business, you wouldn't have to worry about trying to take the garbage truck out and back it out the damn driveway to clean up every damn mess that you create. Nobody even had to know that you didn't even go. Nobody had to know. How about that? I don't even understand how you think that we would have known that you didn't go. But you feel like you got to tell everybody everything. But the stuff that we ask you about, where in the hell is Chris? You don't want to talk about. But you want to talk about everything else. You want to talk about everything else, but you don't want to talk about what people actually ask you about. Where in the fuck is daddy gone? Okay? Daddy gone. Daddy can't do nothing. Auntie gone. Nobody in that damn Bowser family is available to help you with these children, including the father. Meanwhile, we would never have known about Aiden's trip. You came on live. Okay, guys, let's talk about it. If you're on the replay, smash that like button. We getting ready to get up into this. I don't even think anyone got an alert, but that is okay because you're going to be pawned the replay. Live, laugh, love is here with me. And girl, we getting ready to run through this. Um, I had no idea this was even a thing. Hey, Jesse, boo boo, what's going on? I didn't even know this was a thing. You guys didn't even say anything in the chat this morning. So I'm gonna drop if anybody wants to come and help me out because I don't know, girl. I don't know. You already know. I don't know everything. Sis don't know everything. But what I do know is that, girl, you know I love a good rant. Okay, all right. But this numbskull over here wants to tell everybody every damn thing and be mad because people have opinions. Sis, you can't expect on Mother's Day weekend at the end of the school year, and you are sitting here taking up our time talking about you can't wait for the school trip, your ratchet ass. And then guess what? You don't go on it. Why are you telling us you can't wait for the school trip and you can't go? Now you didn't go and you can't, like, you don't understand why people are kind of like, what happened? And my first question is if you called Hannah crying because you can't go to the damn field trip, Hannah can't watch Legendary? Hannah can't watch Legendary? What's wrong with that? So you get Hannah to go on the school trip in your place? She's not the mother? I almost don't even believe that. How is Hannah able to go in your place? She's not auntie. She's not wife. She has no paperwork. She's a single chick that his father lives with. Okay? How did she get to go? That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, hello. Can I send some woman that my ex-old man is screwing to come with the kids? That doesn't even make any sense. Not saying that girlfriends don't matter. Girlfriends matter, okay? Girlfriends matter, but she's not mommy. She's not stepmommy. She's not engaged woman. She's just a girlfriend, okay? How did she get to go? And why is it you being such a damn doofus schlumpadump nincompoop could not formulate in your mouth and mind to say, Hannah, can you hold Legendary for me for 3 hours? I'm going to go and come straight back because I want to be there with Aiden and Ava holding their hand as the mother on Mother's Day weekend. But this weirdo backseat driver wants to take a backseat to a chick that was waiting in the wings for your man to get out of prison so she can be over there to the house and play Superwoman, and you're the one running around here with 4 kids and no child support for this dude, and you're going to let her stand in your place on Mother's Day weekend? Girl, forget about, I'm not here for the bad mother thing. I mean, I can't even quantify that. I know that you're not the best I've seen, but what I'm going to say is this, girl, you are a backseat ass driver to your life. And as a woman, it's kind of scary that you don't even see fit to put yourself in a position. It is Mother's Day weekend. You don't, if Hannah's so sweet, Hannah should have been like, girl, why don't you go? I'll keep Legendary for you. And if your man, his father, doesn't feel comfortable with Legendary at Philip's house, I'm quite sure Hannah could have came to your house if she's so sweet. Huh? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Why you are so comfortable being a damn second, third, fourth place ass female sister wife. Ladies, this is the type of woman to be scared of. This type of woman who has no standards, no morals, no ambition, and doesn't want to do anything but just breathe, eat, shit, and sleep. Okay. This is the type of lame brain that will come through and wreak havoc on your family. Okay. She's a weirdo. And the fact that she's sitting up here complaining about your people criticizing you, because you're a throwback, sis. You are a throwback to another time when women were being trained to have half a brain and not take their place as a woman, as a viable contributor in the home, as somebody who is raising children, contributing to the household, and putting money in bank accounts. You act like a big dummy. And the fact that you're trying to tell a story about a teacher who called you last minute to tell you that you could not come on a school trip, I kind of don't believe it, because if they know that you're supposed to come and you're coming with a baby, how did they not know that you were bringing a baby if you told them you were bringing a baby? And if the kids rode on the school bus, why couldn't you just be there? It's not just, girl, it's a lie, because I'm telling you, and I'm not trying, look, I don't mean this any type of way. I am quite sure there was a mommy in the midst with a baby in a baby Bjorn, breastfeeding or whatever. There is not, I truly doubt that a school system that revolves around educating children and the well-being of children and families is going to tell a woman they can't bring a baby. Maybe you can't bring all the other kids, but Legendary is still 1 years old. You could have had him wrapped up in a carrier and had him on your back. You could have had him in a damn backpack with your big, wide, saber-tooth back. Okay? He didn't have to be in a stroller. You could have been walking him around that museum on your back. Okay. So I really don't believe that the school system would say that a mother and a infant can't come to support twins that need to have a chaperone. It doesn't make sense. I'm a mother and I've gone on school trips before, not because I had to, because I wanted to. Okay. And when that lady called you last night to tell you that you could not bring your chap with you, how is it that Chris was already gone? Does Chris work overnight? Is that what you're saying? He doesn't work days anymore? Does he work day or overnight? So which one is it? So he works overnight. Does he come home during the day and can be home during the day to watch his son? Or does he work during the day and he can call his sister or his homeboy or you don't know anybody? That Mother's Day weekend, you can't go on the last school trip before school, because school's getting ready to end. Girl, you look stupid. I'm not even going to call you a bad mother. You just look dumb. You look dumb. You look dumb and slow and stupid. That's really just what it is. We're going to watch a little bit and we'll get into the other one. Sis has gone live several times and it is hilarious because I love a good Jasmine slow rant. And here she goes looking extra slow. And let's listen to the explanation so we can really understand. Because, guys, this morning, I didn't know any of this. I didn't know anything of what was going on. We were just going chronologically in the videos, and I jumped in. Lanice TV was live. Shouts out to Lanice. And I was like, really now? She didn't go? I was kind of shocked. Why, when she called Hannah, your first thing is to say, Hannah, can you go for me? It's not, Hannah, can you watch Legendary for me for a couple of hours? I don't have a sitter and I gotta go be over there for Aiden. If Hannah is a ride or die of that quality, Hannah would have done whatever it took to look good in Philip's eye since she's a pick me also. So she would have watched Legendary because either way, it would have been cool points for her because that's just the way it is, right? So anyway, let's get into it a little bit. We're gonna run through this one really fast, and then sis gotta go because I've been live like all morning, and I need to handle my business. Okay,
It's so annoying. Like
here
I
she
forgot off my
is.
live yesterday.
So when was the school trip? Was it actually today? Because yesterday she was talking about how it was free. So was the school trip this morning? Can anyone tell me?
You know I'm stressed out. I forgot off my live yesterday. I did a so backstory. I did a live and I was talking about the us going to the thinker and stuff yesterday. I got off my live. Aiden teacher, she emailed me back. And I don't mind posting an email and I'll just blur her name out.
Girl, why do you always need a receipt? Let me tell you something. I don't owe, me personally, I don't owe YouTube Streets any information about anything I got going on outside of what I feel compelled to say anything about. This weirdo over here is talking about sending school letters, emails, all kinds of stuff. Girl, so yesterday when you were live, was that actually yesterday? Let's do our due diligence, okay? Girl, yesterday when this creep was looking like this. Was that yesterday? Is that why she was looking all broke, busted, and disgusted? Um, hold on. My Jazzy. So yesterday when sis was live on this bull crap, that was that was yesterday when she was sitting there talking about how the museum was free. So you're talking yesterday about how the museum was free, knowing. And you said the teacher messaged you last night today. Is that what she just said? Girl, Jasmine, you ought to know better than to lie to the YouTube streets because you're going to be called out. Do you understand? Um it was yesterday. The Erics posted the picture from Hannah's IG. Okay. See, when I get up, I'm going to be honest. When I get off this internet, I'm done. I communicate with you guys on IG. Sometimes I'm surfing around. I had just got into IG this morning. I didn't even see the Erics post this morning on IG. Um, well, it's kind of like, really? She's over here cussing everybody out. And it's like, sis, nobody, from what this sounds like, nobody would even know about it had you not opened up your big trap. Okay, so but when she's talking now, she's at the dentist's office. She said she got a call last night. So she meant the night before last. Okay, let's listen to it little by little. We're going to listen to it on slow mo, which is how she talks. Okay. Hannah is a fool. Hannah took the opportunity. Either way, whether Hannah took Aiden or Hannah watched Legendary, one way or the other, sis was coming for the shits. And I'm talking about pick me ass Hannah. Okay. And I'm only saying pick me because she is. And it's nice that Jasmine has someone to help, but a true helper, a true partner, a true comrade, someone who is a real friend doesn't have to post everything. You know what I mean? When you give, if I give charity to someone, if I know someone needs $20, that's why all these like pick me ass tricks on this internet that are like, um, I gave her $50. If you were a real friend, if you gave someone $50, you would never mention it again. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You guys get the picture, right? You understand what I'm trying to say. You do stuff in silence, in confidence, in friendship. You don't have to post every damn thing. Jasmine hadn't even posted a picture of Aiden at the museum. Why was Hannah? Hannah is a trick. Hold on.
and stuff. But I don't even owe nobody no explanation. But fuck a lot of y'all. Like
You owe
fuck a
us an
lot of you bitches
explanation
though, for
because
real.
you bored us
Y'all
with
so
that
fucking
lame ass
rude. Like
story.
you think that I didn't want to go? You'll see in the vlog.
I don't
Like I
care if
said,
you
you'll see
wanted
it
to
in the
go or
vlog.
not, to be
But
honest. You opened this can of
people talk
worms.
about you're not no mom. You're a horrible mom. You should go to their field trip. Nigga, I wanted to fucking go. The teacher emailed me and said, "Hey, you can come bring baby." Da da. I put my wig on in the
Girl, if she was over at my good dentist's office, if I was the dentist and I saw this woman walk in, I'd say, ma'am, no shoes, no shirt, no shower, no service. Goodbye.
morning. Putting my wig on, and she calls me, and she's like, you can come bring baby." Nigga, I wanted to fucking go. The teacher emailed me and said, "Hey, you can come bring baby." Da da. I put my wig on in the morning. Putting my wig on. People talk about you're not no mom. Like y'all so fucking rude. Like you think that I didn't want to go? You'll see in the vlog. Like I said, you'll see it in the vlog. But people talk about you're not no mom. You're a horrible mom. You should go to their field trip. Nigga, I wanted to fucking go. The teacher emailed me and said, "Hey, you can come bring baby." Da da. I put my wig on in the morning. Putting my wig on, and she calls me, and she's like, so I just got word that you cannot bring the sibling because it's not open to the public. It's only open to the schools. So it's only open to schools.
I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be funny, guys. If there's a white mom with a baby Bjorn, a baby wrapped up, a breastfeeding baby, if their kid needs to go, I guarantee you, mom is there. Do you understand me? Jasmine, you have a 1 year old, and it's not about being white, black, Hispanic, or whatever, but there are people, it's not even something that they need to mention. You're coming with another kid who is on the boob or a minor. At the end of the day, if I'm there to support my kid, if I've got a baby in a backpack or a Bjorn, the baby's coming. So I don't understand how someone's going to say it's not open to the public. See, some people, see, she's very weak minded. So she may not have articulated, I have a 1 year old. He's like, I wouldn't have even counted that. That's like when you go to the movies and you've got a baby. Are you going to say it's three adults and a baby? It's three adults. No one's going to say, is that a baby in the carriage? Nobody cares. Is that a baby on your back? Is that a baby wrapped up on you? Like I said, and she's in Austin. Austin is a very kind of granola hippie techie kind of, they're turning mothers away with infants for school trips at public museums paid for by taxpayer dollars. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. I don't know that Jasmine articulated what the real situation was, and like you guys are saying, because she probably really didn't want to drag her ass up and out. But can you guys tell me why she was live yesterday and never said anything about it? Am I wrong in that? You guys tell me, because I did not see everything. So if Hannah went yesterday and you were live complaining of no internet and you're talking about the museum as if it hasn't happened yet, because she was talking about the museum and the price of the museum and the this, that, and the third of the museum and being excited about the museum. You said you were putting on your wig yesterday and you didn't have on a wig yesterday. So you said you were putting on your wig yesterday and it was actually happening at that moment. So yesterday was completely a lie. Is that right? Am I getting that correct? Like, why are you coming on this internet lying to people about what you got going on? You sound sick in the head because yesterday you were live talking about the school trip as if it hadn't happened yet, but it was actually happening at that moment. And maybe the reason why you were laying around sick and disgusted is because you felt you were failing as a mother. That's why you're so mad. If you didn't give a fuck about not going, and I mean from a standpoint of not caring what people have to say about it, you wouldn't be so mad right now.
And so I couldn't bring Legend. And she said I went
Girl,
at
I hate
best
when
go. She
people
said she
lie.
could, which she did. I'm just so irritated because nigga, fuck a lot of these bitches that's on here. Okay,
Girl, fuck you.
I told you could, but you
She
can't
had
bring
no
him
intention of going.
and whatever. She's like, so we gotta figure out what the next steps are, and I'm over here like, uh,
Well, think of it this way, Tam. It almost doesn't even matter. Yesterday, she was live and she was talking about the damn museum and how she'd been there and it was free when you're on WIC and it's free for babies and yada yada yada. Okay, let's listen to it. Let's see what was actually said yesterday. Okay? She's she's over there talking about some random her random ass.
whether it's bad, we're just not gonna have it screwed down or anything. I'm already live. So the reason why we're having technical difficulties, which is so freaking annoying, there's like, well, we can come out tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
So were you home because of the internet? Maybe that's why she was home. Huh. She didn't go on the school trip because
Me
they
and
didn't
Legend
have
are.
internet.
No, you know, y'all be feeling like the spiders on me. I had to email
Because
his
you're
their teacher and
weird.
say, look, I know they want me to go because somebody has to be there with Aiden. I'm like,
Hold on.
me and Legend are. No, you know, y'all be feeling like the spiders on me. And I was gonna post, and I can't even post a video for y'all because I don't have no Wi-Fi, which is so freaking annoying. There's like, well, we can come out tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna be here. So, and Chris will be at work. Um, I won't be here until the kids get out of school, and that's because the twins got a field trip tomorrow, and we're gonna go to the twins field trip. Me and Legend are. No, you know, well, I'll be feeling like the spiders on me. I had to email his.
So this was the groundwork for guys I didn't go. I'd never heard her say when she was saying this, she's talking about so many mundane random facts that I wasn't even catching that tea. That so today's Friday, Wednesday, the internet's not working. She's calling to check on the internet. They say we're coming tomorrow, 8 o'clock. She says, I'm not going to be home because we have a field trip. And Chris is not going to be home. So how much do you want to guess this trick stayed home because of the fucking internet? Okay, that's number one. How about that?
Their teacher and say, look, I know they want me to go because somebody has to be there with Aiden. I'm like, really tripping.
They don't want you to go. You
Or
have
Aiden
to
couldn't
go for
go. I
him to
didn't
go. They don't
understand
care
that
if you
though.
go.
She
If
was
you don't
like,
go, they don't
Aiden,
go.
if no one else, the parent doesn't come, Aiden can't go on the field trip. So I'm going.
That's a shame that the whole school year has gone by and Aiden has not been able to get with the program to the point where he is able to now control himself to where maybe he needed to have a chaperone, but they think that he's going to be able to hold hands and behave. He's gone through the whole school year and he still needs a chaperone. I'm confused as to why she didn't speak to the teacher about the circumstances. She should have asked the teacher up front, listen. It That's a lie. I'm just going to call and say it's a lie. It has nothing to do with that. The internet wasn't working, and the cell phone company or whomever said they were sending someone at 8 o'clock. That's she chose the internet and to be home for the technician rather than to go on this trip. That's what this is all about. Okay. Because she didn't mention anything. This is yesterday. Now she's telling us that she got a message the night before about Legendary not being able to go. She didn't say anything about Legendary not being able to go yesterday. She said Wednesday night she gets a communication saying he can't go. It's not open to the public. Today, that's what she's saying. Yesterday, when she was live, she's like, "Oh, I know Legendary can get it." This was yesterday. This was yesterday. What she's talking about in the doctor's office is now. Yeah, that just happened a couple hours ago. So she's lying. She stayed home because the cable man was coming.
What is that?
Just wait till she starts talking about the
I'm
museum.
going on a field trip
Because
and
think about it. Based on what she said today, she would have already had the email from the teacher stating she couldn't go because Legendary was coming. Do you see what I'm saying? Absolutely, girl. Hold on. Let me get to let me find that, okay? Girl. Number 1, hold on. Number 1 is we're going to get this all straightened out in just a minute, okay? Hold on a second. Sis got you, okay? This is yesterday. This is today, okay? Yesterday, this is the story. We just watched this, guys. And the field trip is, hold on, girl, I hadn't switched screens back. And this is
before
happening.
Aiden couldn't go. I didn't understand that though. It's just like Aiden, if no one else, if the parent doesn't come, Aiden can't go on the field trip.
You don't understand?
So
He has
I'm going.
issues.
What is
So you're
that?
going, but it's now. You're going, but it's happening now. What we don't know is that she already called Hannah at this moment, right? We're going to hear that in just a minute. But listen, this is yesterday. Today, she said she got a call the night before the field trip which would have been Wednesday night, saying that siblings couldn't go. It's not open to the public. It's only open to the school. I promise you, a mother with an infant would have been able to go. They're not going to they're not going to get into separating, you know what I mean? They're not going to get into that. Aiden is, what's his name? Legendary is still small enough that he would have been able to go.
I don't know. I'm going on a field trip and I'm gonna just have to bring Legend. Like I don't want my kids to feel like they.
I'm going on the field trip, but I'm going to have to bring Legend. But at this moment, Hannah was already getting ready to go, right? I got up and I'm putting on my wig. You just dropped the boys. Like, I don't even know what time this live was. This live was yesterday. I have to go back and see if I can see my notifications. But sis, you would have been like, this is a complete cover up for her staying
Go on
home
a field
for
trip because I've been
internet.
looking forward to this field trip, y'all. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna get up. I already got some stuff together, and then we just gonna go on a field trip. And it's a kids museum, so it's gonna be fun. You know, I've been there before, and Legend gets in for free. I forgot that. I forgot that. Y'all know if y'all go to Thinkery, so if you get WIC and you Thinkery, you can get in for free. Because I got in for free before using WIC. That was back when I had just twins. But now, y'all, I feel like there's bugs out here and shit.
So this is yesterday. The kids went to Thinkery, okay? Is what she's saying. And she's talking like we'll hear Hannah's story because if Hannah got up bright and early, warm and fuzzy, let's go look at Hannah's Instagram real quick. Hold on. Hot Hannah. Girl, every time I see a Jamie Foxx post, it makes me nervous. I hope he's okay. Um, okay. Nothing, no bad news yet. I literally I get nervous when I see a Jamie Foxx post. I don't know why. Um, hot Hannah. So was it a story? Let's see. Afternoon walk. I don't see anything on her Instagram with Aiden from yesterday. Maybe it's a is it a reel? Okay, the Erics have it posted. Um I'll have to go see. The Erics has it posted somewhere on the bus. Okay. When YouTube is life. Okay. Girl. All right, let's keep going cuz I can't be on here all day. Girl, cuz I literally feel like I have been. Maybe it's on Hannah's what's it called? It might have expired already. Okay, let's keep going.
It is. What are these? I think it's because it's like some still water over there. Yeah, it does. And I want to go in the house, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Like the service, because I don't have this internet service. It's like it sucks in the house. We're just gonna have to figure it out. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Like, like, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it's working. But I just couldn't sit up there, y'all. Oh, I couldn't sit up there no more. Oh shit, I'm falling.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it's a little irritating. Like it says, I don't have no internet connection at all. This
I
one is so
don't
different. It's so
okay, a
small. It
day
might work better
ago.
than without baby filter.
Yesterday.
I'm like, y'all gonna have to fix this.
She's
Like
got
I
a
just
picture
paid, and
posted. I
it's
don't know
crazy
where that
that
picture came from. I don't
I
see
just paid the
it.
internet and it don't work.
Maybe it's on her
I said I
Facebook.
paid y'all. Forgot not to work. It's annoying. Yeah, the twins. I'm gonna ask if I can get Ava too. I know. I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm gonna ask if I could just get Ava and Aiden. Hopefully it's not messing up. Is it messing up?
Okay, I can't bear to watch this, but anyway, this is what we know. Jasmine is sitting out here talking about the museum as if the museum was not happening yesterday. Okay, so now this morning she's mad because people are calling her out for being too busy and not going on the school trip, but she's saying that she got a note saying that she could not go. Let's go.
My mom, she couldn't watch that. Put my wig on, and she calls me, and she's like, so I just got word that you cannot bring the sibling because it's not open to the public. It's only open to the schools. So it's only open to schools, and so I couldn't bring Legend. And she said, I know that I told you that you could, which she did. I'm just so irritated because nigga, fuck a lot of these bitches that's on here. Okay, so I told you could, but you can't bring him and whatever. She's like, so we gotta figure out what the next steps are, and I'm over here like, oh. So his dad couldn't go, and my mom, she couldn't watch Legends. She was at work. Chris was at work. It was like
But where was all of this conversation yesterday as the trip was happening? You're still talking about going. Jasmine, you're crazy. Like, this is really kind of crazy, right?
I didn't tell Chris to take off. Chris was already gone to work. Mind you, he does not work nowhere near our house. He does not work anywhere near. It's over an hour drive. So he couldn't just take off of work last minute. Like I said, teacher, what is it? What is it? Like I said, teacher told me last night that I could bring him. So I had my mind made up.
I mean, it's possible the internet wasn't working. That doesn't, like, to me, I believe Jasmine stayed home because the internet service provider was coming before I believe that the school teacher told her she could not bring a baby. That doesn't make sense to me. It's not like she was coming with 10 babies. She was coming with one tag along who was 1 years old. That doesn't make sense to me. What would make more sense is that Jasmine knows she needs to post videos. Her internet's not working, and she was waiting for Spectrum or damn Comcast or Google Fiber. That's more important to her because this chick goes into withdrawals without the internet. She would choose the internet over going on the trip because that's her work, that's her moneymaker. That would make more sense to me. Jasmine's that teacher did not tell her she couldn't bring a child. We've all been on school trips and there's always one parent with a tag along kid. They're not going to turn away a mother and an infant at a museum. They're just not going to do that. I don't see that, especially if the kids were riding the bus and she was going to meet him at the museum. That doesn't make any sense. That's, I don't believe that. I don't. And I would love, I don't know if that's supposed to be a thinkery um, type policy or a school policy, but I know, I'm sure we could get an answer to that. There's got to be somebody in the midst who has some familiarity with Austin Independent School District who can answer that question.
Prepped everything. I was excited, thrilled, ready to go. And she said, "We got."
My thing is too, where is this? This is a 24 hours later. Jasmine is telling this story now, but yesterday Hannah was already there or en route to the museum. Why did you tell people as if the museum wasn't happening? Okay? Like you're talking about the museum trip, but it was already happening.
There we go.
Why didn't he just watch Legendary? Okay, now something's happening. I'm gonna fast forward.
So trip. I called Hannah on three-way.
Hold on.
Like people are so simple-minded. Like,
The simple minded
but
calling someone simple
I
minded.
had muted it. Amaya was. She
Can
got
you
on.
believe that?
But
Somebody who is extremely simple
like
telling
people are
us
so
we're simple.
simple-minded. Like Aiden, he went to his field trip. I called Hannah on three-way, and she was literally the only other person. Maya, stop. Go sit down in the chair, like she said. The
Oh,
only
so the field trip was happening. Okay, let's hear this story. So she was actually going to be a no-show. Is that what you're saying? Hmm.
other person. Maya, stop. I called like Aiden, he went to his field trip. I called Hannah on three-way, and she was
So listen to this. Aiden went to his field trip. So you're supposed to be going on the field trip. And this is what happened. So you guys hear this?
literally the only other person. Maya, stop.
But the teacher had messaged you the day before and said Legendary couldn't come. So he's already on the field trip and now this is who you're calling is Hannah? Why didn't you call Hannah the night before? See, Jasmine, you need to stop telling this story because you said the teacher messaged you the night before. So she messaged you the night before. When did you read it? See, you have to ask questions like that because this chick loves to lie. So she messaged you the night before. Did you not see it until the morning, or did you not see it until after you got off live stream? Did you just say fuck it and wasn't going to show up?
Go sit down in the chair, like she said. The only other person that could take him, and I didn't want him to miss the field trip. Um, like y'all are so, ugh. And then people are just saying like you're a horrible mom. Stop. Me or nor his dad went, and
So let me throw Philip in here just so he can be up under the bus with me.
people just think that they know what's going on. I don't think I wanted to go. I wanted to go to his field trip. I was ready. I prepped everybody's stuff at nighttime. When I got this, it was like coming off. Okay, don't pull on it.
You look really ready right there. Guys, can you give me a 1 in the chat? Does she look ready? Or 2, does she look like she's about to take a nap? So you were ready to go at this moment. This looks like you were really ready for the field trip. Is this giving ready, field trip ready? Is this giving OOTD? Is this giving social media influencer ready to go to Thinkery in Austin? Or does this give I'm depressed, I can't upload my video, I'm waiting for the internet man to come, and I pushed it off on my second tier sister wife to go in my place? LOL, you girl, you gonna have to slide back, sis. You gonna have to tootsie slide. Legendary Light was like, Mom, stop lying. So you called Hannah. Hannah was still asleep, like someone who's on unemployment would be and not looking for a job. She's chilling. She's chillaxing. She's enjoying her package that she got after getting laid off. She's sleeping in and enjoying her time. And she may have got up, made her man some breakfast, and jumped back in the bed and enjoying her time off. And this weirdo calls up and says, "Oh, I've known for 24 hours. I don't have internet this morning and Comcast is coming. Could you help me?" And um I Aiden's actually on the bus going to Thinkery right now and I can't do a no-show. They probably were going to call the police or CPS on her because you put him on the bus with the advanced knowledge that you needed to be there and you were going to do a no show because you didn't have internet. Girl, why are you not plucking, excuse me. Girl, why is she not plucking his hands? Excuse me.
Stop. She had my phone, but like people are so simple minded. Like
Girl, she has some nerve calling us simple.
Aiden, he went to his field trip. I called Hannah on three way, and she was literally the only other person. Maya, stop. Go sit down in the
She called
chair,
him
like
on
she said.
three-way from what? From
The
the
only other
school?
person that could take him, and I didn't want him to miss the field trip.
Who called her? Someone must have called because she said she called Hannah on three-way. Hannah woke up. So was the teacher calling to say, did you put your ass in gear yet? We're going to meet you downtown or wherever Thinkery is located. So you called her on three-way. She gets up and she runs down to go meet Aiden at the spot.
Um,
Hey, Miss Dukes, did you get my note? You can't bring Aiden? No, I hadn't checked my email. I was busy. Something, wait. Oh God, what happened? I was in my promos. I didn't get to see it. What's wrong? You can't bring Legendary. What? Excuse me?
like y'all are so, ugh. And then people are just saying like you're a horrible mom. Stop. Me or nor his dad went, and
Throw Philip under
people
the
just think they
bus.
know what's going on. I don't think I wanted to go. I wanted to go to this field trip. I was ready. I prepped everybody for the next time.
It doesn't
Okay, don't pull my
mean
leg
that
now.
you didn't want to go, Jasmine, but you're not checking your email. You're very unorganized and you lie.
And like I said, I was so grateful that she woke up. He didn't want to take pictures. I was so grateful that she woke up and she was able to help. Because no. Come on, not come and do what you need. Why? Just go sit in there with him, please. Like it doesn't make me any less of a mom because I just couldn't go. Like I wanted to go. At the end of the day, you still got to go. So what does that make his dad less of a dad too? Like y'all don't make sense. It's so freaking annoying. And I shouldn't even have to come on here and always explain shit.
So either yesterday, if anybody remembers when she went live and when that notification came through, yesterday she was live as if she was going and she was talking about internet not working. And at a certain point, girl, look at the freeze frame. At a certain point, she either realized she couldn't go because of the letter she got from the school or chose not to go because the cable people were coming at 8 o'clock in the morning to handle the internet situation at the house.
And someone's gonna say she's lying. She's lying.
Because you are.
Like it's so annoying.
Okay, can you please pick up the conversation? God damn.
Yeah, it's the little things that will bother you. I try to not let stuff get to me, but whenever you really have your mindset on something, and people will take it and make it something else. It's annoying. It's stressful. Hmm. Okay. And it's not that she took him; she just had to be there. She was just there, like because Aiden he rode the bus with the other kids. It was just somebody else had to be there just in case, Aiden had one of like his outbursts and he decided to run away or something like that. Someone just
Yeah, nothing minor. It's just minor. He might just run off and then a teacher has to leave 10 kids to go run after one kid that doesn't know how to behave or has, impulse control, issues. And it puts the other kids in an unsafe situation because then they have to focus on one, and you may only have a certain amount of teachers and parents that are dedicated to watching to make sure your kid doesn't get hurt, right? That's why, because you're at work and your kid can handle going, I mean, it is what it is. And there's maybe two, one adult per every amount of kids. And if you've got one kid that really needs one-on-one, if something were to happen, you in theory are going to have an adult that has to leave other kids unattended or outside of policy because maybe they don't want one person supervising 10 kids. They want one person supervising 3 to 5 kids. But then you got to go leave all your kids to go run after one kid who decides to take off down the elevator or down the escalator, right? You're not getting my notification, sis. So do this. I'll never really tell you to do this on a regular, but unsubscribe and then refresh your screen and hit subscribe again and then hit the bell and set it to all. And that maybe should help. Also, if you're relying on also in notifications, go to in the app, go to settings, right? On the side of your screen, go to settings, right? Let me show you. Let's pause for the cause for a second, guys. Okay, 1 second. Let me show. This is for all of you. Okay, right here. This is the Erics. The Erics posted the picture of Aiden at the spot, right? Okay. Right here. I'm not gonna click on mine, but girl, click on settings right here. Okay, settings. and you are going to set your notifications. Hold on one second. Let me see something. Give me 1 second so maybe I can show you. Okay. Right. So you click on settings, right? You get to settings and it's going to be under account, right? Under settings, you click on notifications and you click everything that you want, right? Some of you may not know that this exists. You subscribe, hit your notifications to all. Then you go over here in the app and you click on settings, right? When you get to settings, you're going to click on notifications and you're going to click on what you want. Subscriptions, recommended, activity, da 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 da, right? Okay. Then you're going to go to your app. You could have an Android, you might have an iPhone. Go over there and make sure you go under the YouTube app and you click notifications on how you want to have it set. Okay. And other than that, sis, I don't have any control over it. I wish I did, but I don't. But that's the best advice I can tell you. Make sure that you subscribe and hit notifications. Make sure you go to your settings and get app notification. Well, in-app notifications, and then go to the app and then make sure that your phone is going to notify you of notifications from YouTube. Okay, let's get back to it because I don't have a lot of time.
Just had to be there just in case because there's other parents that was there chaperoning. So he rode the bus like the rest of the kids. It's just I don't know. It just gets to me like these people think that they can sit here and judge somebody because they couldn't go to the kids' field trip. And it wasn't just Aiden; it was Ava too. It was there. So I was ready. So I was ready to go.
You didn't look ready to go when you were on live stream and you didn't say anything about not being able to go. You didn't say that there was a chance that you couldn't go. You said that you were getting ready to go. But you also said that they told you that the cable guy was going to be there, the internet guy was going to be there 8 o'clock in the morning. And it still wasn't working.
Yeah, she is a very good person. And like, why can't people just accept that?
No worries, no worries. I'm sure it helped some other people too. But yeah, no worries. Okay, so here is this when the doctor comes in?
Yeah, it's sad. Yes, we're gonna have fun. Y'all know because I've been to the Thinkery. I brought my kids to the Thinkery. It's a children's museum. And I was so upset that I was like, I'm probably just gonna take them all to Thinkery in the summer. I've been there multiple times. Ava, I used to take her there. I felt like it was a more accessible. Give it here. So you drop it. Accessible place like to do her therapy because it had a whole bunch of like, hills. Ava, get that thing. Where'd it go? And stuff. And no, I got it. What is she talking about? She used to take Ava. When did you take Ava anywhere outside of where did you take Ava anywhere?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I was just like, so extra.
Yeah, but you know what, Tina? I think the teacher emailed her and Jasmine either ignored it and thought it would be okay, or she didn't see it because she's too busy running after tuna and everything else that's going on the internet. She may not have realized that Legendary couldn't go because I don't think she saw it in time. She says the teacher emailed her. I don't think Jasmine's on top of any of her emails other than YouTube. Okay. That's number one. Number two, if she was notified the night before, then she just basically sat there and just bullface lied to everybody yesterday while she was live when she was talking about actually going. So I think she didn't get the email because she doesn't care about anything other than YouTube. And it was too late to ask Chris. Just like she said, it was too late to ask Chris. Chris had already gone to work. Well, Chris had already gone to work because she hadn't seen the letter, right? She hadn't seen it because sis is slacking on her momming, right? So By the time she found out that Legendary couldn't go, instead of just taking her ass and going and see if they would turn away Legendary, she calls Hannah on three-way. Hannah is sleeping, and Hannah gets up to go run to the Thinkery rather than, hey, Hannah, can you just come over here and watch Legendary for me for a couple of hours while I go as the mother? This lame brain doesn't mind sharing a man, sister wife, flunky, sends the other pick me to go and do her job. So she ends up staying home and being lazy and gets on live stream with us, waiting for the internet to show up and fix her problems. That's just what I think happened.
He dropped it. Thank you. People are
That's
so extra,
that's
you
that's
know,
what I think happened.
they're like, oh, you decided to spend time with Legendary. You know, it's like people forget that I got a baby too. When you have a baby, sometimes it makes things a tad bit more difficult to do certain things.
She said she got an email. The teacher emailed her and said that she messed up and that she said, well, I don't know, maybe it was a text, maybe it's an email, I don't know. It's possible if the teacher fucked up. I mean, I would think the teacher would make a phone call, but Jasmine also doesn't strike me as the type to be up on answering her phone. So, girl, we don't know. We just know what she's telling us, this little piecemeal story.
Mommy, look at that puppy. Mommy, look at Legendary. Yes, they said Chris should have came back home and watched Legendary. Mind y'all, I got the email the night before.
Okay, do you hear this? She got the email the night before, but you're calling Hannah on three-way in the morning and she has to get up and go. You see what I'm saying? Did she think that she was going to magically fix this situation? So she got the email the night before and clearly did nothing. That's why people are telling you that you're slack.
He's already gone to work. Like I said, he does not work nowhere near where we stay.
But Jasmine is assuming that we know, girl, we didn't know all this. The people who are getting in your ass don't know all of that. We just know that you showed up on the internet yesterday talking about you were going somewhere that you didn't show up to, that someone else did.
We drive over an hour away. Stop, Ava. And then they turn and say, I'm a bad mom. I'm a horrible mom. I don't deserve my kids.
Yeah.
Ava, can you please sit down? Get off that chair before you knock yourself over. Go sit down in your chair. What's sweet? Good job, Aiden. Everybody amazing. They did? They didn't sell no cavities. And for Aiden,
Okay, all the kids did amazing. They have no cavities. Okay. All right, let's reset. This is why I get out of character sometimes. Girl, you stay in character all the time. This is annoying. Girl, they're talking about inside Kim and Croy's ghetto divorce. Okay. All right, let me go to a different screen. Let's see. Hold on. I will pull it up another way. All right. For some reason, it's not coming up. I wonder why they had her in a back room with all those kids. Okay, so she's got all the kids at the dentist office right now. Why that video is not pulling up? Maybe Jasmine's taking it down because she realized she's getting busted out in like a plethora of lies. I don't know. Let me see.
It's silver. You ready? It's silver, like you know. I don't even know what. It's kind of like your shoes. Here's yours.
Phoebe, you're gonna go to
Where's
school with your friends.
Aiden. Oh, where's Jesus? Aiden, go get your pouch. Get your pouches.
I love this, Mama. I love this.
Here. Let me see. Is that it?
I'm so happy I never got these calories. I got calories.
That's what.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, am I on the right thing now? Okay. Okay. So here's someone saying you knew about the field trip way before last night and the stipulations for him to go. No school system lets siblings go. It's a liability. You had plenty of time to secure his father watching him. Don't blame the teacher. You were never going to go. So yeah, they're dressing her up in the comments. Then you want to curse folks out for your mistake. Their dad doesn't work from home. You do. Take accountability. This ball drop was all your fault. She's mad at the comments. Jasmine, your kids are in kindergarten. That's a huge milestone in your, not to mention it's Mother's Day weekend. Where is Chris's family? Chris's family don't mess with Jasmine. Don't explain yourself to people. They don't go on every school trip. I do and did. Okay? Period. Um Girl Scouts. Okay? Don't play with me. Okay?
Friday.
So Farrah hasn't been in Girl Scouts for the past couple of years, but girl, when it was Girl Scouts, girl, we drove all the way to Atlanta. Don't tell me. All right. All right, let's jump out of this one. There's nothing else going on here.
Today. So yesterday. Last minute. I'm just pretty.
If I was at the dental office, the ghetto dentist office, I would be like, ma'am, could you please stop cursing in my lobby?
Y'all is so weird. So y'all telling me to tell them to take off and not pay our bills. Just take off work today. So yesterday. Last minute. I'm just nobody has to say. And, like y'all is so extra. Y'all extra. Y'all extra. Y'all want us to.
So Chris doesn't have vacation days. He doesn't get sick time. He can't be off of work. He can't schedule a day off. That's not, Jasmine doesn't know anything about that because Jasmine doesn't work. So, like a traditional job. So she doesn't really know anything about that life.
Calling to work last minute after I had already spoken to the teacher.
Look at Legendary running. Hold on, you guys can't see.
This horrible mom, so fucking bad. Like,
Aiden is encouraging Legendary to run around the exam room. Do you see this in the mirror? Look.
Wait, they're so fucking dumb and miserable.
You're dumb and miserable.
At the end of the day, it's so crazy because at the end of the day, y'all are so pressed about Chris. Like,
nobody is pressed about Chris. You're pressed about Chris. She's pressed about Chris. You can't say anything about Chris. Chris is like damn boyfriend of the year. Introducing boyfriend of the year, Chris Bowser.
Yeah, they do. Come over here.
This is a new low. You've got these kids running around the dentist's office and you're sitting on live stream arguing with the internet. Girl, you are trizash. Okay. Guys, this next one, we're going to listen to a few minutes and then I can't. So maybe we'll do that. Oh, it's only 7. Girl, I'm like, girl, it's only 17 minutes. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was a long one. Oh,
Right, I'm like, "You proud of it." Thank you. Yeah, can I let everybody know on the
girl, Legendary done took off to a whole nother room. Okay, is that a kid's playroom?
over there everything running? Uh-oh.
Girl, looking at the ceiling. All right, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? Let me watch this. I'm gonna watch this on my own, and then I'm gonna come back to y'all because I don't want to make this too long. We get the idea. We know what's going on, and we'll read the comments and everything. Let me see what you guys are saying. Does anybody? Let's see. No one is girl. Nobody is pressed about Chris. Girl, as far as we're concerned, he's off the channel. Oh, you keep bringing him up. Okay, what woman with standards and morals is pressed about a man who doesn't contribute to his family and his well-being? None. Nobody. And what woman is pressed about a man that's not theirs? Can you tell me that? Can I get an amen on that one? I wish I would be pressed about some weirdo who's being weird over somewhere else halfway across the country. Girl, we're just watching this. This is like damn love and dodo birds. This is love and nincompoops. This is love and slow reformed slores from the internet. Girl, we don't care. Ain't nobody pressed. You're just mad because you just got busted out in a lie, and your community, it's the Jazzy fam is sitting there raking her across the coals. That's her people in the girl. Do you think Bougie Gang is over there in the comments? I mean, maybe y'all are. I don't know, but I rarely read her comments. Bougie Gang comes over here to express themselves, and nobody dropping down into Jasmine's comments for what? For what? For them to be shut down and erased? Okay. Girl, we've spent the whole entire it's Mother's Day, guys, spending it with the ladies. Okay. It's Mother's Day weekend. January, what'd you say? What's wrong with her? Girl, she's slow and she's a reformed Slorina. Okay. Aiden is a mess because Jasmine kept him a prisoner, girl, for 4 years. And legendary Mr. Magic Touch gets one-on-one momming. He gets stay-at-home mom, who actually has some uh, a contributor in the house. So she says. Girl, anybody in her comments, girl, that's Jazzy fam who is disappointed because we all know I can't even remember my mom. My mom was a stay-at-home mom and she was there for everything. And I'm sure there was a few times where mom couldn't go or mom I'm sure there had to be times because I mean, there were 5 kids. So there were 3 other kids that were stair steps, me, and then a baby. So I'm sure there were times that my mom maybe couldn't show up to something, but I definitely remember going to like the aquarium and different museums and going to picnics with our teacher and having a teacher lunch at my teacher's house because my mom actually became really good friends with my 3rd grade teacher and going to my 3rd grade teacher's house with my best friend and her mom. And we had a lunch over at her house and it was so nice. I never forgot it. And those are things you just don't forget like I'm 52 years old and I'm talking to you guys about it. You know what I'm saying? That's a lasting impression that my mother left on me. And for people to be coming for her in the comments, they didn't like it. They did not like it at all. Guys, let me run. We'll talk about this some more. I'm going to watch the rest of this video and I might just record my thoughts and opinions about the matter and drop it a little bit later. But yeah, guys, I've got to go run and do something else. It's after school time and baby girl is going to be coming home soon. So I need to handle business. And I might see you guys in a few hours, or you guys will just see me tomorrow morning. Okay. I will see you guys later. Take care. Okay. Have a good afternoon. And girl, if the streets are talking, I guess I'm gonna have to come back. Okay. I'll see you a little bit later.
everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your steps. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold under the flesh. All we ball, but we don't mesh. All we drink leave us a mess. Down on my drills, it is old news.